In this video, I want to work out a few typical exam questions applying the concepts of surds that we have been discussing from video 1 up to video 6 on surds. Here is our first example. Express 2 plus 3 over 1 plus root 2 in the form a plus b root c, where a, b, and c are integers. Right. In this case, we are simply rationalizing the denominator, because if you look at this answer, we want to express our answer in this form. Where there is no fraction, there is no irrational number in the denominator. So automatically, this question is asking us to rationalize the denominator first, then we simplify. Right. We are going to rationalize the denominator from what we have seen in video 5. That's how we rationalize the denominator. We multiply the denominator by its conjugate. But if we multiply the denominator by something, we have to multiply the numerator by the same value so that the actual value of the fraction won't change. So in this case, 2 has nothing to do. 2 has nothing to do with the denominator, so we just write 2 as it is. Then we have this fraction 3 over 1 plus root 2. We want to rationalize the denominator, so we are going to multiply the whole of this fraction by the conjugate over itself, right? So we are going to multiply 3 by 1, we get 3, 3 by minus root 2, we get minus 3 root 2. Then in the denominator, it simplifies to 1 minus 2 like this. Then this simplifies to 2 minus 3 plus 3 root 2. Because if we subtract 2 from 1, if we subtract 2 from this 1, we get minus 1. Minus 1 into 3, we get minus 3. Minus 1 into minus 3 root 2, we get positive 3 root 2. And if we simplify, we can see 2 and minus 3 are like terms, so we can simplify. Right, 3 from 2 is minus 1. Then this one is no like term, so it's just 3 plus 3 root 2. Right, that's our answer. We have expressed the whole of this one in the form a plus b root c, like this. So that's our answer. Let's move on to our next example, example 2. Right, moving on to our second example. Express 2 over root 3 minus root 2 plus 3 over root 3 plus root 2 in the form a root 3 plus b root 2. Right. If you look at these two denominators, the first one is the conjugate of the second one, or the second one is the conjugate of the first one. So there are two ways of expressing these fractions in this similar form. The first method is to rationalize the denominators separately, then we simplify. Then the second method, that's the one that we are going to use here, where we'll be expressing this one as a single fraction. Right. Now, let's express this as a single fraction. Root 3 minus root 2 into the common denominator will give us root 3 plus root 2. And this root 3 plus root 2 will multiply to the numerator of the first fraction. Right. And we will get 2 root 3 plus 2 root 2. Done with the first fraction. Right. The second fraction as well, the second denominator, root 3 plus root 2 into the common denominator will give us 3 root 2. Sorry, root 3 minus root 2. And that root 3 minus root 2 will multiply this 3, the numerator of the second fraction. Right, so we'll get 3 root 3 minus 3 root 2. Right, we have like terms in the numerator there. Let's collect the like terms. This 2 root 3 is a like of 3 root 3, so let's collect them like this. Right, 2 root 2 is a like term of minus 3 root 2. Let's collect the like terms. At the same time, simplifying the denominator simplifies to 3 minus 2. And if we simplify the numerator, 2 root 3 plus 3 root 3 simplifies to 5 root 3. 2 root 2 minus 3 root 2 simplifies to root 2 all over 1. And that's our answer. Express 1 over 2 minus root 3 minus root 12 in the form a plus b root c, where a, b, and c are integers. Right, if you look at this one is a little bit tricky. If you look at root 12, we have to express root 12 in the form. First of all, let's express root 12 in the form a root b, where a and b, where this a and b that I'm talking about are different from this a and this b. Right, so at the same time we'll be rationalizing the denominator. Right, rationalizing the denominator, we are multiplying by the conjugate of this denominator, and the conjugate of this denominator is 2 plus root 3. So we are multiplying by 2 plus root 3 over 2 plus root 3. Right, at the same time we are expressing root 12 in the form a root b. So this 12 is the same as 4 by 3. So this reduces to, if we simplify the numerator, we'll find 2 plus root 3 over the denominator now 4 minus 3. Right, if we distribute the square root here, it's root 4 by root 3, and root 4 is 2, so it simplifies to 2 root 3. Right, let's simplify the denominator here. We find 1, so we are saying it's 2 plus root 3 minus 2 root 3. And if we simplify these like terms, these two are like terms. If what is under the square root is the same, in this case it's root 3, so these two are the same, so we are saying they are like terms. So it is 2 minus root 3, because root 3 minus 2 root 3 is minus root 3, like this. Thank you very much for watching.